from it at the very beginning, so we knew that was over, but the Jinx boys came down to the last meet of the day before they won the boys 6A title. Phoebe Robinson, Megan Griffiths, Bree Moore, Leticia Cervantes, Robbie Stell, Haley Frith, Brianna Shaw, and Layla Solomon in the girls 500-yard freestyle B final. But Max, this is a long race, so I'm going to go in the back and take a quick nap while you talk for the next 5.5 minutes.
I can do that.
How about that?
So here we go. So the young ladies are off and going. It's a 500, no need to press the start, although Solomon got a great one. She a .4. I have seen some swimmers DQ themselves by false starting on a 500, and they swim the whole race until they find that out. So as they come down here to touch on the first 50, not unexpectedly pretty tight field. Kind of takes a little while for the field to stretch out on this one. But down here in lane 2, Griffiths has an early lead with a 30.84. As you mentioned earlier, on the bulkhead end, the turn end of the pool, we call it, you see the lap counters there. Let the swimmers, helps them keep track of where they are in the race. As you watch as the race progresses, I already saw one doing it. If they just kind of drop the counter in the pool and let it set, that means the swimmer's on pace. If they swing it back and forth, most cases that means, you know, you're doing okay, no need to pick it up yet. But if they start bobbing it up and down, really thrashing it, that's kind of an indication that they need to pick the pace up from how they've strategized their race.
It's 500 yards, equivalent to 5 football fields, or about a little more than 1,500 feet. So swimming, what, about a quarter of a mile?
A little over a quarter of a mile.
Which is one lap around the track, which you think, well, that's not that far, but when you're swimming in water, that's a long way to go.
You've got the resistance of the water and different muscle groups going there at the turn. At the 150, Stell with a 142.37. Moore with a 144.79 in second. 144.97 was Frith in third. They make the turn at the far end to come back. There's a good look at one of those lap counters, telling that swimmer to pick it up a little bit. Sure, they're not glad to see that this early in the race. They work their way down here to touch at the 200. Out in lane 5, it's going to be Stell maintaining her lead, 2:19.30. Just about a body length behind is Moore in the 2:21.43, 2:22.52 for Frith, 2:23.81 for Robinson. Field's still pretty tightly packed through the first 5 or 6 positions. Stell's got a pretty good lead, but then positions 2 through 5 or 6 are pretty tightly packed. Still a lot of points to be determined there. Looks like lane 3, Moore here is kind of trying to press the pace a little bit, get back up in here and see what she has for Stell. As Stell turns at the halfway point with a 2:56.99. Moore closed up a little bit there with a 2:58.05. Watching the lap counters go in. Stell getting a little indication there where she is in the race. Moore, likewise, Moore seems to have really closed on her here, may have even actually taken the lead off of that turn. Have to see when they touch here at the 300. No, it's still Stell with a slight lead, 3:34.74 to a 3:35.05. But Moore certainly has closed that. See how these next few hundred yards goes as they back half this race. Out there in 6, Frith from Altus trying to sneak up into the heat of things. I said at about this point last time Moore had taken the lead, but I really think she has this time. But we'll see where she touches on this turn. Yes, Moore has taken the lead, 4:12.27 by about 7/10 with Stell at a 4:12.96, 4:17.90 or 62 for Frith. fifth over there in lane 8 with a 4:21.07, holding a solid fifth. Moore stretching that lead out a little bit. Looks like she has about half a body length now. She's breathing to her right, so she's keeping a little bit of an eye on Stell. Moore with a 140, in first with a 450. Stell with a 450.82. And then in third with a 456.71 is Frith. They make this turn, be coming down to the bell lap. Start hearing the bells here in a minute. Timers supposed to ring the bell from the backstroke flags in till the swimmers pass back under the backstroke flags. As you can see, their heads are underwater a lot of the time, especially with the turn and all. Want to be sure and give a good indication. Stell closed back up on her there. 5:27.07 to a 5:27.59. See which one of these young ladies wants this the most as they kind of get their head down. Stell breathing to her right and keep an eye on Moore right now, but she continues to breathe to her right. Moore will be eyeballing Stell as they come back and have maybe a better idea of where she is as they come. Both trying to catch some air here, see what's left in the tank as they kick. Hard to tell who this is going to be coming in, but it is going to be Stell to creep back up on her here and retake the lead here on the final 50 with a 6:03.16 to win it. 6:04.18 for Moore. Coming in third was Frith with a 6:12.28. 6:14.72 over there in 8 to really improve her placing in the B final here from her seed time. 5th was Cervantes, 6th Robinson, 7 Shaw, 8 Griffiths.
And Robbie Stell wins it. The junior from Hera really made her move on that last turn as she pulled ahead of Bree Moore and just edged her in about the last 10 meters or so, 10 yards or so to win it. Bree Moore, a junior from Noble, finishing second, and Haley Frith, a sophomore from Altus High School, finishing third.